Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on this video. This is David Pendleton, and this is going to be an updated version to my pro content that I actually released earlier today. So here's what you're going to find in this video. You're going to find everything you need to win this tournament, hands down. If you use this video with my full pro walkthrough, you're going to have a lot of detailed strategy around every single hole. And if we hit perfect shots, we're going to win this one. That's how confident I am. So in this video, though, you're going to find how to get a hole-in-one on every single par 3. So that's hole number 2, hole number 4, hole number 7. You're going to find the Albatross set up with a power 4 ball on hole number 3. You can play the shot with a Kingmaker, and I have all that in my other video. But the power 4 ball gives you a significant advantage on the second shot. And then you're also going to find the offset on hole number 5. If you watch my original video, you saw me get very close and I had an idea of how to get the eagle to drop. Well, I'm 2 for 2 on that particular hole today, so I feel very confident sharing it with everybody. I don't ever put any content on YouTube unless I know that it's dialed in and it can help you win. This is the best guides that you're going to find. I can promise you that. Please do me a couple favors. One, if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. Come on, it just helps me out. You can mute the notifications if you don't like them dinging on your phone. Just give me that sub. And hit the like button. That's easy. You know, 2 things super quick. And third, you know I put a lot of time into these videos. You guys are all very supportive. I appreciate the love week in and week out. And my wife is also extremely supportive when it comes to this kind of stuff. So it's awesome. If you can help me out, and if you have the means to donate to my channel, you can find a link to my PayPal in the comment section. You know, every donation counts. Maybe I can take her out to a nice dinner, you know, for all this time that I spent and how much time she allows me to do it. So here we go. Okay, hole number 2. If you're looking at this screen right here, hole number 2 is a lot to remember. So I wanted to give this to you so you could take a screenshot of this. And you can kind of just memorize what the setup looks like. So I'm going to talk about it with you right now. It looks like a lot, but it can be done very fast. So the first step is you're going to play a quarterback with a Kingmaker. Your spin is going to be the same every time, no matter your wind strength. 3.3 bars of backspin, 2 bars of right side spin. Yellow at the fringe line. Okay, your yellow ring at the fringe line, you're going to see that in the video. You're going to pull 10% medium distance minus 0.1. And when you pull your rings, you're going to favor the 1159 pull angle. So what this means is if your app says to pull 5.5 rings, you're going to pull 5.4. If it says pull 6 rings, you're going to pull 5.9. And then you got to hit perfect. Oh, there's one more step. Sorry. We actually went out for margaritas tonight, so I'm trying to do the best I can to stay focused. And then you're going to pull back 1 ring towards you. And I'm going to show you all that. So there's the steps. Write it down. If you have multiple devices, take a screenshot of this and just be ready for it. But let's go into the replays, right? Here we go. Here is hole number 2. So like I said, quarterback, Kingmaker. Now you can see here, I didn't even have the right club at the start, and I still had time with all these steps. So 10% elevation, 3.3 back, 2 right, save time. There's the yellow ring right there. You see it? Yellow ring at the fringe line down there. All right. And now we're going to pull our rings. Okay, look at the wind. Look at the needle. We're favoring the 1159 pull angle side. It's not a heavy 59, it's just a light 1159. You can see it there. Then you turn the camera back around and you want to pull back 1 ring towards you. So towards the screen, just like that. And the reason you're doing this is because we are adjusting from a lower point to a higher point, and pulling back that ring keeps us hitting the rough and making the shot. And you can see hole-in-one. All right, that's easy. I know that's a lot of steps. That was yesterday's shot. So I'll hop into today's qualifying round and show you the same shot again, you know, probably different wind. But I think this one is really important for you to hit because you're going to have a lot of skilled players out there that are going to hit this shot. And I don't want you to lose, any room in the standings if you don't get this one down. Okay, so here we go. Here's today's. And I'll talk through the steps with you again as we go. So quarterback, kingmaker. Apply your spin. So, about 3.3 back and 2 right. Yellow ring at the fringe line. And here we're favoring the left side of the pin. I think that's pretty important as well to note. You can go dead center of the pin, but it does seem like if you favor the left side, you're a little bit better off. 10% minus 0.1, 1159 pull angle. And then pull back 1 ring.
Perfect shot.
See there, we have no problem. We basically hit dead center of the rough. And we get that one in the hole. So, that's a good shot right there. We're good to go. Now, obviously I started this one on hole number 2. If you want to know how to eagle hole number 1, check out my full walkthrough. That's a par 4, and we start off with an eagle. That's a pretty easy eagle. Now, we're going to go into hole number 3. Hole number 3, we have the Albatross line. And the thing I like about this hole is in the last tournament, we played this exact same shot, and a lot of people are playing this shot, okay? This is no secret. But there is a good funnel here to find, and that's going to help us pick up an albatross. The reason we're using a power 4 ball is because we want to be up on the fairway on the second shot. And it's difficult to get your kingmaker high enough on shot number 1 to set us up for shot number 2 without accidentally rolling into the rough. But here we're just applying enough top spin and left spin until we get that little bitty curl at the top of the ball guideline. And that's going to help us find this funnel. We're pulling this one minus 25% elevation. So that's an under adjustment, minus 25. Don't accidentally pull this one at 25% elevation because then you're going to have a significant miss. But we come up top here and we catch this funnel towards the pin. And anytime you get that camera angle, you're looking good. 2 for 2 on this shot today. And I'm only showing you 1 replay just to save time because I like to keep these update videos as short as possible. Hole number 4. Hole number 4 gives us a very good chance, again, for a hole-in-one. And this is one that a lot of people are not going to get a hole-in-one on. So if you pick this up 1 time, or if you're super lucky and you drop it both times, a significant advantage over the field. But I want to start off with this. Here's a screenshot of your landing position. White ring at the base of the tree, blue ring on the rough line. 4 bars of backspin, 3 bars of right side spin every time. This is what your shot needs to look like. Notice the left side of my ball is touching the edge of the adjustment target there. We're using a little bit of overpower combined with this curl to help us catch the funnel on the back end right side of this hole. And if you've ever checked me out on, obviously YouTube or Facebook Live when I used to play tour number 8, you would see me play this hole with the navigator the same way. And, always dropping the shot within a yard of the pin. But, in a tournament, I use different balls. So I can use a katana, which gives us a lot more side spin that makes this shot even easier. But overall, I'm very confident in this tournament because it has Tour 8 holes, which is a tour I'm very good at. And it has the Redwood Cup holes in it, which I took a couple golds the first time it came out. And a lot of my notes from the previous tournament are carrying over, like hole number 3 and hole number 2. And this hole, I'm just super comfortable with it. So that's the setup on this one. You're playing this one 1 for 1. So if the wind is 5.4, you pull 5.4. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to go into hole number 5. Hole number 5 is a hole you are not going to see a lot of opponents eagle. It's a long par 4. You know, it requires, like, I'm using 20% elevation on the second shot. And if you want to see the drive that sets up this shot, then you're going to need to check out my full walkthrough. And I'm just not doing it on here because I just want to save time for everybody. But yesterday or today, if you watched my walkthrough or whenever you watch my pro walkthrough, you saw me miss this shot just to the left, and then you saw me miss it just to the right. So I was thinking that if I played this one at 20% elevation and I just offset my ball just to the right of the cup, 1/2 of a green square, I was pretty sure the shot was going to fall because we're catching a really nice roll to the green. So look at my offset. It's 1/2 of a green square right of the pin. I'm pulling this one minimum distance 20%. Minimum distance of the sniper, 20%, perfect ball, dead center, 2 for 2 on this shot today. And, you know, if I just hit this one time in the finals, I'll be super happy. Because, again, not a lot of people are going to pick this up. So we're going to skip hole number 6 because that's already in my walkthrough. I've already showed you the Albatross on hole number 6, which is probably pretty random. I'm not counting on it. It's a straight shot to pin. You know, just the game is giving us high wind on the second shot, so I'm not counting on that one every time, but I did get the Albatross on it. Oh, so let's go into hole number 7. This will be the last hole I'm going to show you. Hole number 7 here is pretty simple. Use a Goliath, okay? Use a Kingmaker, and I want you to find your landing spot first because this is another hole that on Tour 8, whenever I play it, this is a hole that I just crush people on because I'm always right at the pin. And a lot of people are like 2, 3, 4 yards away, whatever, but I'm always right at the pin. With the Navigator, I get to use a Kingmaker in a tournament, which makes this shot way easier for me. But anyways, most people don't know this on this hole, is there's a nice little funnel that actually rolls to the pin. And you're going to find it just like this. You're going to put your ball guideline, you're going to wiggle it around until you find this sticky spot. And there's a sticky spot here. You'll see me wiggle around trying to find it. It's really right at the line of the dark green row where the dark green meets the light green. And then you apply your spin. It's just a little bit of back spin with 2 bars of right side spin. You pull 10% elevation at max distance of your club, and you favor the 11:59 pull angle. And I'm going to show you this one more time in a saved replay so I can pause the video and show you the sticky spot. But again, you know, we catch this part of the green here, and it just rolls right into the cup. And this is another shot that I'm 2 for 2 on today. You can see that I snuck that one on the right-hand side of the cup. The other one that I made today was the exact same, but it almost didn't go in. It did the double roll around the cup, but still dropped in for the hole-in-one. So regardless, the landing spot is really good. It's solid. And, you know, let's show you the sticky spot that we're looking for. Okay, here's the sticky spot. You'll see me wiggle my ball guideline around until I find a spot where it barely moves. And it's really right there. Right there where the dark green meets the light green row. That's where you want to be before we apply our spin. And then from there, you're good to go. Okay, so we can get out of that. Now, hole number 8 is a big topper shot. That's a par 4 that we're going to drop for an eagle. It's easy. People overcomplicate it. I haven't seen one opponent make it yet, which is good because I thought that would be a hole that a lot of people would eagle, but people are struggling on it. And then hole number 9 is a par 5. I'm not screwing around with it. I'm just taking it for an eagle. All in all, if you watch this video and my other video, I think we've put together enough shots here for a -18 round. And I'm not saying we're going to do that. Okay, that's a phenomenal score. But I am saying that if we hit perfect balls, we can put together a -16 very consistently and push to a -17 to get us in that 33, 34, 35 range. That should be good enough to win this tournament. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please check out the comments and help donate to my channel if you're able to do so. I appreciate you all every week. Go out there and kick some butt. Let me know how you do.